Flexibility is the name of the game in this new world of travel. Yes, we use the word travel. Tina is standing by with the great and powerful Gabe Saglie to tell us more.
Hi, Gabe.
Did she say powerful?
Yes,
I don't want to let her down.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year to you. We're talking about revenge travel. What does this mean?
Revenge travel. So, I mean, it sounds negative, but really, this is what we're all ready for. So let's face it, millions of trips were derailed in 2020 by the global pandemic. And so what we're seeing now is this trend toward revenge travel, making up for those losses by not just traveling in 2021 and beyond, but traveling in a pretty big way. We did a survey last month of about 10,000 of our members in the U.S., Canada, and Europe, and 66%, so 2/3, said that they would take a bucket list trip in 2021 as a way to make up for those losses last year. So that means that we're not just traveling, we're traveling in a big way. We're traveling in a special, memorable, unique way. That really exotic, far-flung trip that we thought about maybe years down the line, maybe this is the year we do it instead because we were stuck at home all of 2020.
Yeah, it's crazy here. Do you have some suggestions of where people have responded, where they want to go? First thing on the bucket list?
Yeah, so far-flung destinations, exotic destinations. So, I mean, there are some destinations that probably were not even on people's radar pre-COVID, like the Maldives or some of these exotic Southeast Asian destinations, some more remote destinations in Europe. I mean, one trend I think we're going to definitely see once we start to see travel ramp back up. And the timeline is what's interesting here. I mean, I think we're still dealing with two major issues: safety concerns around the virus,
right,
and these very non-linear reopening schedules around the world. You know, some destinations are simply not open for travel at the moment. So we really are looking at spring, summer, and beyond for the ramp up in travel. But once that does happen, we're anticipating a couple of things. Number one, small is big. I mean, I love New York City, I love San Francisco, I love LA, but really what's more attractive to many more travelers now as we get out of this pandemic and begin moving again are these wide open spaces, these small, remote, secluded destinations. So expect that to ramp up. Things like glamping, RV travel, I think it's going to be big this year for sure.
Small towns, things like that, B&Bs.
Small towns. Now, does that mean we all, descend on Cambria or San Simeon, or Carmel tomorrow? No, that means we still have to be respectful to the fact that, a lot of these destinations are not necessarily ready for the hordes of big city slickers descending on their beautiful little destinations. But those are the places that I think are going to be marketed to the leisure traveler, because that's what's going to be much more appealing as we move into 2021 and beyond. And also something, Tina, called pod travel. So I think what's happening now is that we're starting to identify maybe family, maybe a couple of close friends that are like-minded in the way that we want to travel, where we want to go, how we want to get there, how long we want to stay. And so these pods, these kind of smaller groups of 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, it could be our immediate family. That kind of travel is going to be much more significant moving forward. And I think we'll start to see the industry really cater to these sort of, in some cases, multi-generational, but these sort of smaller, sort of pod travel groups that will be dominating the scene here in the next several months.
That makes sense. Okay, what are you going to address next hour?
So in the next hour, the question is, how great are the values we're seeing? Now, even if you're not ready to travel till end of this year or next, how good are the values and how flexible are the terms? We've got some great examples for you coming up at about 10:22.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Gabe Saglie of TravelZoo. Back over to you, Ash.
Thank you so much.